In today's video, we've got another robot vacuum model U180. This one includes a vacuum and a mop. It's got 4 cleaning modes, 150-minute runtime and self-charging, 3200 milliamp hour battery, 2200 PA suction power, and it should run for about 150 minutes. It also has built-in Wi-Fi that's going to let you use their mobile app. Let's go ahead and open it up and see what we've got. Inside the box, you've got the instruction manual. There's the included mop. They do include several cleaning cloths for your mopping feature. Power adapter. I'm glad they include the remote control because there are some robot sweepers that I've tested that only have a mobile app. Sometimes it's just easier to grab the remote, quickly hit the buttons on here without trying to find where your phone is located. This one also has boundary strips included, so that's nice to see. Pretty typical charging dock here, and your cleaning tool there on the top. Replacement filters. AAA batteries for the remote control are included. 4 side brushes. So the vacuum itself is fairly lightweight. Sort of what I would call medium size, where it's not real low profile, but it's not real tall either. And then there at the top are your 3 buttons. You get your Wi-Fi indicator there on the top. You get the return to charge dock button, start pause button, and spot clean mode. And then here on the front, you've got your infrared anti-collision sensors. Then you've also got your anti-collision strips. Here's where you snap on the side brushes. You got your charging contacts on each side of the universal wheel. Then around the edges, you got your anti-drop sensors. And then of course your main driving wheels. Then of course your main brush here in the middle. Cover comes off pretty easily. And then you can see it's sort of a hybrid brush where you have the rubber and nylon brushes. And then here on the back is your dustbin, which also acts as a water tank. And then a pretty nice opening there for everything to go into the dustbin. And then to the right of the dustbin, you've got your power button. So once you download the Lefant app, all you got to do is hit add device. And this is U edition. And this is U180. Obviously, turn the robot vacuum on. Press and hold the start stop button for about 3 seconds. Then once you connect it to the robot sweeper, we should be able to add it to our Wi-Fi here.
Network connect succeeded. Please start use the app control robot vacuum.
Okay, that actually seemed really simple. Okay, I gotta say this app looks pretty decent actually. So it looks like you're gonna have map, charge, you can turn it on, wall follow, and then you also have manual. Then you also have schedule. Okay, seems pretty easy to set up here. Up here at the top, it tells you the status of the robot sweeper, cleaning area, cleaning time, residual electricity. And then under more, you've got cleaning record, seek robot, fun suction, and water suction, which is just how strong the suction is. Overall, this seems like a nice and simple mobile app. Now let's go ahead and start testing this out and see how it cleans. So testing out the remote control, it seems to start cleaning right away when you hit the auto button. Although it did seem like it was thinking about whether it wanted to start cleaning or not. Then once it decided, okay, I'll start cleaning, as you can see, it starts going. The next test, I was just seeing how well it would go around the corners, and yeah, it seemed to follow the wall pretty good. It even fits under our furniture right there, so that's nice to see. There was one spot where my rug was curled up on the corner that it did struggle a little bit to get over, and then once it did clear it, it sort of forgot where it was going, and then decided to go back the same way it came instead of going towards the step. That's one thing you'll always want to be careful about with these robot vacuums, is whether your rugs are curled up at the corners and pretty much anything laying on the floor that it could get stuck on. I feel like robot vacuums are pretty good at telling where the problem spots are, mainly because they always get stuck at those spots, and then they're like, hey, a little help over here. During the spot cleaning test, it seemed to pick up almost all the small dog kibble before one of my dogs came over and helped it out, so that's good to see as well. And what do you know, I just happen to have a lot of dog hair in another robot vacuum that I've been using, so I figure, hey, let's see how much it can actually handle. And surprisingly, it sucked up all of this dog hair going back and forth several times. So plenty of cleaning power for this robot vacuum, even on carpet. So I usually don't try the mopping feature on these, mainly because of my wood laminate flooring. They're really not good with water, especially if it's sitting on it for too long. Some of the liquid could actually go in the cracks, and I'm not really gonna push my luck. Now, as far as how loud this one is, I would say it's somewhere in the middle. It's definitely not the loudest that I've tested, and it's definitely not a low whisper. I think it's really nice that you got boundary strips with this one. Even though I probably wouldn't use them that much, it's just always nice to have options. But now that I've been testing this out for a few days, do I think this one's worth it? Well, I don't know if I would buy this one at full price. There are certain times when its cleaning style is a little too aggressive, like when it tried to knock over something in our kitchen, and it's a little aggressive when it goes by the blinds that we have on our sliding door. But to me, that's pretty minor, as long as it's not doing damage to anything. I feel like sometimes these need to be somewhat aggressive so they don't get stuck,
Return to charging dock.
and so they pick up more dirt and dog hair. So yeah, I think this robot vacuum is actually pretty decent at cleaning, especially if you don't already have a robot vacuum, because trust me people, you don't want to have to clean your own floors. That's pretty much the whole reason we have robots. This is Brian from Fishbee Productions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.